Shabbat Shalom, Mashpuka. I pray all is well with the righteous. Well, we knew this was coming. We all knew it was coming. It's not a surprise. It's not a big shock. We knew the day would come where they would start. Their censorship would be as heavy as we would ever see them. And we saw a lot of channels being taken down, a lot of strikes. And they suppressing the truth. They don't want you and I to connect. They don't want us to get the truth. And this is what's going on. You know, they hit, I explained to everyone, they hit this channel with a strike. When this channel was hit with a strike, it took me by surprise. It was out of nowhere. As the Most High say, when this thing go down, it would happen all of a sudden. All of a sudden, boom, there it was. And this is how they operate. But now I understand why this channel had to be hit with a strike. I really thought at the time that they would remove the channel. 2 more strikes coming within the hours or days, and this channel would be gone. But the channel is still here, but it will be removed, and I'm going to explain why. They're going to take not only this channel down, they're going to take a lot of channels down. You're about to see a purge. This is a YouTube purge. Now, let me show you this copyright strike. This is the copyright strike. The video has been taken down. Life within the borders. This is the video that they gave me, the copyright strike. Life in the borders. I told you they don't want you to know what life is like within the borders. You that been on this channel, you know what type of channel this is. The most thing I do on this channel, giving scripture. I mean, the majority of my voice you hear on this channel is scriptures. Nothing but scriptures. It's almost, you hear more scriptures than my comment. And that's the way the channel started. That's how I've been doing it. This is how the Most High led me. Because I realized when I begin to speak, when man begin to speak, this is when we make mistakes. But when we read the scripture and we break down the scripture, then we connect the dots. Then, we stay away from mistakes besides the word being tainted. So they don't want us to get the truth. They hit the channel with a strike. So what is going on? What's surprising? Let me tell you what's surprising to me. A lot of the other YouTubers, one or two things is happening. Either they don't know what's going on, what's about to happen, or they know what's about to happen and their handlers telling them to be quiet about it. But they're not upset. And I don't understand why. They should be kicking and screaming, especially those that make money off of YouTube. This is their job. This is their business. They make money off of it. And I don't see them saying hardly anything of the new terms of service. Let me show you the new term of service. So what is Yahuah Is One talking about? This is the new term of service that will take place. It will go into effect December the 10th, 2019. So on this channel, I have up to December the 10th, 2019, and they can remove this channel. Not strike it, just remove it. If there were no strikes, they could still, well, no, they have to have a strike, and I'm explaining why. They had to have a strike on this channel because there was a chance that the channel could stay around. And let me explain how they're going to do this thing. And I'm not 100% certain. They can do it however they want to do it. December 10th can come and go. And nothing happened. Nothing changed. 1 month later, it can change. 2 months, 3 months, they can put this in effect however they want it. And I think they're going to do it sooner than later. But it is eventually going to happen. Eventually it's going to take place. What you can expect on this channel, I will continue to upload, and I'm going to pray to the Most High concerning the messages that He's already given me. You know how I do it. I go down the list. I give them to you as He give them to me. It depends. I looked at my list, and I'm like, man, if I don't get this out, if I don't get that out, I'm looking at this list. So however the Most High wants me to do, if He want me to continue to do what I'm doing, going down the list, I would do it. If He want me to jump around, I would do that also. But the list is unbelievable. So I will continue to post up videos. If the channel stays up after the 10th, I will continue to post up. Depending on how the Most High lead me, I may double up. Until December the 10th, I may double up. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. It's going to cut into a lot of my time, but I may double up. So you may see videos coming up on days I don't put videos up. You can expect that. That's what I think I'm going to do here. Now let me show you this. If I remember, I will leave a link to this where you can read this yourself. Terminations by YouTube for service changes. Now this service change is going to affect many channels, and possibly you. You have a YouTube account, it can affect you. It can affect your Gmail. Gmail is connected to this. We may lose our Gmail if they see fit. Their writing is ambiguous, so they can do whatever they want. When they wrote this up, they wrote it up where it left the door open for them to do whatever they want to do. YouTube may terminate your access. See, you have access to YouTube. They can terminate your access or your Google's accounts with an S, Gmail, any other thing that's connected to Google. They can terminate it. They can get rid of it to all or part of the service. If YouTube reasonably believe that its provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Now, when they speak this language, we like, what are you talking about? See, people are not going to understand. What is this? So, in my channel, Yahuah Is One Channel is not and never was and never will be commercially viable. So, what is commercially viable? Commercially viable, the ability of a business, product, or service, YouTube is a service, to compete effectively and to make a profit. So if your channel is not competing effectively and it's not making a profit, YouTube is not making money off of your channel, then your channel can be terminated at any time. If you have you have a YouTube account and all you do is watch videos, you're not making them money. You're not commercially viable. So they can terminate your account if they like. Now, when they terminate these accounts, I'm thinking they're going to terminate our Gmail accounts also. It's going to be terminated because they know, all right, we leave this service and go to another service. They're going to make you start over from scratch. They're saying if we terminate you, you won't be able to go using our Gmail and start up another platform, putting up videos using our accounts. You're still using Google accounts. So you dealing with Google Hangouts, this affects Google Hangouts or anything connected with Google. And this is what's coming. And we don't understand. I don't see our people discussing this. To me, this is huge. This is it. This is them pushing us out. This is them making sure censorship goes forward. Remember, they said they were losing. They said that they were losing the information war because the righteous was coming in. Those that hate wicked, they were coming in, making YouTube channels and pointing out their wickedness, pointing out their lawlessness, pointing out what they were doing, pointing out their lies, exposing their lies. And this is something they do not want. They want to continue to deceive people and that the people's eyes may not be open to what's going on. They want the people to stay. Second Baruch said, in this last generation, we would be in a stupor. Before the awakening, we were in a stupor. And the stupor is still here. It's just many of us has awakened. The Most High woke us up to this stupor. And so I have to do this so everybody know what's going on. I looked at other platforms, down to those that sent me links to other platforms. I looked into a lot of the platforms. I looked into many other platforms. A lot of them didn't work. I know they're new. They have problems, but a lot of them didn't work. And so I'm still looking. I'm leaning toward a couple platforms. It's not certain yet. If and when I'm going to try to set up another platform somewhere else before this December the 10th. And I will let everyone know. If that doesn't work out, it's, how can I say it? This is goodbye. That's what it is. It's goodbye. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. And those that, that get caught up in Yahuah's trouble, nothing, the internet's not going to matter. YouTube's not going to matter. Those that make it to the wilderness, the beginning trip of the wilderness, when it's time, the collapse happened, no one's going to be thinking of YouTube. We're going to be saying, damn YouTube. What's YouTube? We found YouTube to be just a tool. And this is their tool. This is their platform. We're not taking over anything. We're walking away. They just want us to walk away before it's time for us to walk away. They want us to walk away when they say walk away. And this is what we're first facing. But they are going to make these changes. They will take effect. It will affect these channels. Your channels you like watching, they won't be here. Now, this is what I'm expecting. And it's going to be very interesting what channels they take down and what channels they leave up. I believe they are going to leave up their propaganda channels. They're going to leave up agent channels. I believe they're going to leave a lot of them up. And they're going to continue to lead the people astray. Remember, these camps, they got the people. They're not leading them to truth. They don't give direction according to scripture. They don't do that. They don't talk about the borders. They don't talk about the wilderness. They hardly ever talk about Yahuah's trouble. So they're not giving the people direction. They will leave those channels up and allow them to continue to make money because they are making money off of their channels. It's the channels that's not making money. They said we're going to attack them. So that's why they gave me a strike. When they gave me a strike, I'm no longer able to monetize this channel. One strike, you cannot monetize. And so they had to give me a strike. Because they said if we leave the door open, maybe he will monetize. Even if they had left the door open, I would never monetize this channel. It's not the intent. It's not my heart. It's not my purpose. This channel has never been, nor will it ever be monetized. Never. Watch any of my videos. You won't see not one ad. Not one. In the however many I have, you won't see not one ad. It's never been monetized. And it was never my plan. They didn't have to hit me with a strike to keep me from monetizing. All right. All right. Remember, I left it in the comments section. Trust the Most High. Don't trust man. You don't remember anything I've ever said on this channel. You trust the Most High. Don't trust man. Man will let us down. Get in his word. Study his word for yourself. Don't depend on man. You come to this channel help you get closer to the Most High. And then you study for yourself. You learn to do what I do. And then you can get closer to him than I am. That's a fact. That's what your teachers won't teach you. That's what they won't tell the people. How to get closer to the Most High. And that's what this channel was aimed to do. Get the people. That's what Yahushua did. He pointed fingers to the Father. To get the people close to the Father. Now, the rebels not going to use the channel to get close to the Father because they hate him. He's their enemy. And the Most High knows this. You know this. Only the righteous will use this channel to get close to the Most High. As I said, I will continue to post videos until this channel is no more. Shabbat Shalom.